There it is.
Hi there, my name's Dakota with Northern Knives, and we're doing our live stream we do on the first Saturday of every month. And
It's kind of the way you answer the phone, too.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Dakota from Northern Knives.
Sometimes it's
What?
fancy with those. For all of your sharpening needs.
You sing-song it, too, which is interesting.
I just get bored.
Alright.
If you've ever worked in a call center,
Yeah, that's my
you eventually get to the point where you just have fun with it. Fuck it.
I don't care if I make this sale or not. I'm just going to read the script in a monotone voice.
You worked in a call center?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Well, it was one of the only, well, it was crooked and they got shut down. So it's one of the only places that would hire me. When I was like 15.
Oh.
I used to have to sell credit cards before I could even have a credit card. It was hard shit.
Ground fog. Howdy.
Hello, sir. Merry Christmas and cake crew.
What's up, Luminous Dave?
Get this party started. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Good evening. And good evening to you as well. I sound so high energy.
Henry G.
Yeah. Henry
Why are you so
G.
excited, Dakota? Tone it down.
I know.
Made me uncomfortable. All right. Does anybody have anything to talk about? We're just going to sit around until somebody asks a question and we're just going to go off.
Well, we're going to talk about what's new in the knife industry.
Oh, what's new in the knife industry?
We're almost done getting all the parts for the Demco project and getting the rest of the knives shipped out.
We're waiting on thumb studs is the only holdup at
Yes.
this point. Because we're what, 20? We're like 20 short.
16.
Oh, we're 16 short.
16
Okay, so we're
short.
16 short.
Yeah.
I always overshoot.
That's fine, yeah.
So we're like 16 short, but it's all right. They'll show up.
I mean, after the 20% solving rate, 16 is about right if you order 20.
What?
Anyway, anybody have a question? All right. Is MagnaCut the new super steel live to the hype?
No.
Live to the hype.
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
Well, should we talk about the new steel out
The
of the
new
mind of
new?
Laren Thomas?
well, I don't know. I mean, do you want to go that? Do you want to address
No,
this?
I mean,
I mean, honestly, if I got a choice between MagnaCut and Crewwear, I'm going Crewwear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Just going
Maybe like
Crewwear.
those goes on discussing that.
Well, and I think I got no problem with MagnaCut, but I have the same problem with MagnaCut that I had with S35, is that it's not a bad steel. Why is it a premium? Why is it so expensive? I don't think it should be.
So from Dude's Garage, what's the new steel?
Magna Tough apparently is new from Laren Thomas. It's supposed to be similar to MagnaCut, but with better wear resistance.
Is it going to be heat treated properly? Because that's always
I think that
been.
depends on who does it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, no, that's what you're saying.
Well, more likely than not, no.
Yeah.
I'm excited when he gets to like Magnetar.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
MagnaCut.
I mean, he's gonna have to.
Ever read Dave Webb books? Did you, David Weber?
No.
I mean, the guy that moved to the Philippines.
No, David
No.
Weber.
I didn't even know he wrote books.
Yeah, I know.
Never mind. Like, there will be one person out there who gets that reference.
Not here, but
Yeah,
there's
definitely
probably
not here.
someone somewhere.
Someone somewhere.
Mhm.
Their Venn diagram does not intersect with what we fucking
Oh,
do.
Ty Yamnitz, what's up, man?
What's up, Ty?
I'm excited because I missed the last live stream and couldn't brag on my amazing Demco I got from you guys.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Great.
The deep
Well,
dive or a different dive?
I missed the last live stream too, if it
You
makes you
did.
feel any better. I was in Phoenix. I was leaving a comedy show, and I think I was in an Uber, and so I dropped in for a minute or two to say hi.
Magna Defender.
Oh.
I think MagnaCut questions are
Trolling at this point.
trolling at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
Pretty over
Could
it.
very
Yeah.
well could be.
Magna Defender.
Hardest material to make into knife handles?
Mammoth Tooth?
No.
No, man, Mammoth Tooth is up there because
Yeah, but you just stabilize it the same as like Usyk or whalebone.
yeah, but if you don't, the problem is like it's in so many layers that there's a Janko hardness for natural materials, and the Janko hardness on Mammoth Tooth ranges from 9 to 2, which means like when we do the custom Crooked Rivers, right? and I make those little backspacers out of mammoth tooth,
Yeah.
and you got to flatten them, and a piece flies off, and I got to fucking spend the next 45 minutes on my hands and knees in the workshop trying to find this piece of this fucking backspacer that flew off in this crooked river.
How much time do you think you and I have combined looking for parts on the floor in the workshop? Screws.
More than
washers.
it's measured in days,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's measured in days.
And now I spend time looking through the sand in my sandblast room, looking for little pieces that I've missed, and I'm just like sifting
Yeah.
through the sand. And
I can't tell you how many times like I had to sweep everything up, and I had to like move all the dog hair out of the way.
Terrible.
There's always a lot of
For
dog hair.
her, I offered to bring like one of those sweeping magnets in. She's like, "You don't understand, Dakota." I'm like, "What? Everything in here is magnetic."
It's all
Yes,
magnetic.
it
Yeah.
is.
Or you just basically be cleaning the floor at that point.
You need like a super magnet to get anything off there, but I just like do this through the sand.
Yeah. So you can feel it.
Yes.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I found a screw. I did.
Helen Keller over here.
Well, it's the same thing upstairs when like you lose a spring, you just sweep everything into a pile, and then you just kind of rub through it until you feel it, and you're like, oh shit, there it is. I should
So you
probably
say
grab that.
mammoth tooth then, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think man.
I can't think of anything that irritates me more than finding out I got to make something out of mammoth.
So that's
also-
a pretty good gauge.
But also like getting a proper cut on something, like getting the right cut on doll sheep or muskox.
Yeah, that's true.
Maximizing
That's
the
just
end
difficult
material.
because the material's hard to come by, and then
Yes.
once you get it, it's sparse. You know what I mean? Like doll sheep is difficult because it's hollow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a cone of emptiness. You know, it's not a full horn.
Maybe.
Oh my
A
god.
cone of emptiness. I'm a cone of emptiness. And so it's like it's almost like an ice cream. Like you could put an ice cream cone in it if you held it and it would just curl around. So it becomes solid, but it becomes solid like 8 inches down, and then it becomes solid. But by the time it's solid, it becomes so small it's difficult to get handles out of it. That's
So you
kind of a
know how
bitch.
we've always left bark on doll sheep?
Yeah.
Why have we never left bark on muskox?
Size.
Oh,
Size though.
okay.
Size, because
Yeah.
it's very much exactly like the doll sheep problem, except the muskox, instead of being circular, it's flat.
Good point.
And so you don't get much out of it at all.
We could try at some point. And by
So-
we, I mean Joey.
We had all discussed the giveaway word for the night, which would get you a Last Dab Experience hot sauce and a $50 gift card. And Lori's got a bet apparently about using
Well,
some
what are you
words.
doing? Come on, man.
No. Don't. No inside baseball. Hold on, wait. I do feel like we need to say something because we
No one
gave
tells
away.
Dakota anything.
So wait,
Sure.
normally we
No.
give away.
Okay.
Normally we give away Da Bomb, right?
Yes.
And somebody won Da Bomb and didn't understand what Da Bomb was, and then sent us an email. Was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people?" So if you win this, y'all, this is hot as shit. Please understand.
Yes.
Don't just put this on a chicken wing and go to town if you think mayonnaise is spicy. Like, this is gonna kill
This is
you.
the Last Dab with Pepper
Please-
X, man. It's real
Please
shit.
Google this before you eat it.
Someone actually emailed us?
Yes, we had some lady, the last lady that we sent the bomb out to, I think it was probably 3 months ago. And she emailed us back and was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people?" I was like,
What did
"Oh,
you think
shit."
she was gonna get?
Well, she didn't Google it. And so she just like put it on some pizza and was like, "Jesus Christ."
It says it on the bottle too.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
I'm not going to fault anybody, but
Yeah.
please Google this shit before you eat it.
So I woke up the other morning to fucking rain, and it's December. It is not supposed to rain in December here.
Yeah, it sucks.
And it was very wet outside. So the word of the night is wet.
I skied down to my car the other day.
I mean, it's just it's so
Hashtag
obnoxious.
Wet.
Hashtag.
W-E-T.
I mean, one could say that I was flabbergasted by how warm the weather was. It was so miserable.
One could say that.
One could say that.
One could definitely
I
say
mean,
that.
the main roads weren't bad, but the side roads were pure ice. And I
Right.
definitely drifted a little bit
Mhm.
in my Jeep, trying
Yeah.
to turn very slowly.
I was leaving my neighborhood. I go turn left, and the car just kind of went straight. I was like, this is gonna suck.
The other day when they closed school, backing out of my driveway, and then I hit the brakes, going less than 5 miles an hour, and slid into my neighbor's snowbank right in front of their fence. And then slowly let off the brake and went forward, and then slid back into my driveway, almost hitting the car.
Oh,
Nice.
And then I'm like, all right, we're just gonna idle it out of the neighborhood.
So there's a group chat between like all my siblings and my mom and stepdad and everybody. And my older brother was like, "Yeah, school's canceled. I got to babysit today." And I was like, "Is it babysitting if they're your kids?" And my sister-in-law was like, "I am so glad that somebody else mentioned that because I was thinking that and I was like, didn't want to say
Is it babysitting if they're your kids?
Yeah. 7 and 2.
So the fun fact is they had online school all day on Zoom, which means they didn't really have to interact with the kids except make sure they had water, snacks, etc., and help them with the paperwork.
I just thought it was funny that you said babysitting.
Yeah,
Like,
that's weird. You don't babysit your own kids.
Stop
Yeah.
stepping on our joke, dude.
yeah, it was funny. Everyone else thought it was funny. I got a lot of like, haha like comments. on
Speaking
it.
of jokes, Will Miller's up.
Oh,
Oh, and that's not a joke. Stick with S45 or M390.
yes.
Okay, yeah. Statement of fact. Say something funny.
M4.
Best
Definitely.
old textile, things like A201.
M4.
Oh,
M4.
yeah, M4. It's not even.
Hands down.
It's not even a debate.
What,
I mean,
wouldn't old school be like M2 though?
M4.
nah, M4 is technically
It's like
qualifies as
late
old school. It's
40s.
it's old as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's M2, there's M2 high speed.
Yeah, I don't know when it was introduced.
So, but M4 and M2 high speed were around typically the same time. I think M4 was introduced in the. Somebody can Google this and fact check me if you want, but I want to say
Okay.
M4 was introduced in the late 80s. I think that qualifies
That
as
qualifies
old school.
as old school,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, we consider knives made in the 80s like vintage
Yeah.
knives.
But of the ones he mentioned, I like 01 better than I like A2.
What is S160?
I don't know
No,
S160.
5160.
Oh, 5160. Oh, 5160. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Not bad.
You know what is really obscure good steel is D7. I've only seen 2 knives come through the shop made out of D7.
Really?
Yes, and
What
it's
is it?
good shit. It's a tool steel akin to D2, but it's
A
just
7, not a 2.
Yeah, it's a 7, not a 2.
Yeah.
So apparently it's better.
It's 5 more. It's 5 better.
Yeah.
Duh.
There you go.
Well, you know, we could go on to Knife Steels or Knife Nerds or whatever and look up D7, but I've only seen 2 knives come through with D7.
What were they?
They were both customs,
Oh, okay.
and they were one-offs that I wouldn't be able to
I
recall
need to
from
read
memory.
my metallurgy book here at work, so when we look up old school steel, we just be like,
You do know that we have the internet. As
Yeah.
Well.
but it's,
I mean, there's an app that I have on my phone called Knife
Knife
Steels.
steel.
when you pull an old dusty tome off the shelf from
Is it
behind
leather
you,
bound?
it is.
It's
gotta be.
Does it smell
Like
of?
rich mahogany?
It's pine at Dakota, so it's good.
It smells like pine.
Actually, it smells like
You ate a whole wheel of cheese? Not even mad.
it smells like whiskey and pipe tobacco because that's what my grandfather.
Stop
stole.
spilling shit on it, dude.
That's what my great grandfather stole all the old fucking time.
Very exciting.
All right.
He's saying that diamond would be the hardest handle material to deal with.
Well,
I mean, put a
technically
diamond
it's-
in it. Yeah.
technically correct is the best kind of correct, I guess.
I guess you could just throw it in acid and have it explode, but you know, whatever.
How would you ruin a diamond?
Crewwear
Sounds like a bad
fans
idea.
will always find an angle to put down stainless. Yeah, all right. I'm a Crewwear fan, so I agree with your statement.
Lori with the bird.
He deserved it, to be fair.
That's debatable. That's my wife waving her hand at her mouth from black pepper.
I
Black
mean,
pepper's too spicy.
Chad also.
Chad would be pretty rough with
Which
the
is
black
why,
pepper.
if I ever, so when Chad gets lunch, I usually take a bite of his food without him looking.
Mhm.
And if I get lunch, I make sure it's spicy. So if he tries to do that, he
He
regrets
did,
it.
yeah.
It's the best when he gets a sandwich, you take a bite and wrap it back up. He unfolds it. It's like, oh, what the hell?
Like right in the middle, like you two halves.
Then you put sweet and sour on an egg roll and be like, Jesus Christ.
I feel the person surprise spicy going in, spicy going out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is pretty rough for people.
People that make the bomb wear respirators. Well, most people who make actual serious hot sauce wear respirators.
So no, there's a recent YouTube video that's a behind the scenes on how they make the bomb.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he's probably referencing that.
Of course, Will. Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Will. That's the one that should have been.
Stop.
Damn.
Damn.
See, this is why when our guest ghosts us, we need Will to step in
Yes.
That's
Why
right.
didn't we message him?
because he's got shit going on,
Yeah.
and it was gonna be 45 minutes notice. Like,
Yes, you need to use the hashtag.
Yes,
no, you do have to use the hashtag.
you do. Yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't recognize it.
It is
Dang.
not babysitting if it's your child.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Ice sucks.
Ice
Whoa.
sucks.
Overly
hydrated.
Nice.
When I first got married, Pam used to refer to me as her trophy husband. She just let me know.
A participation trophy.
So everybody gets one?
I'm disappointed that he didn't say Pamela, my wife.
Pamela.
Pamela, my wife.
Pamela.
Why is spice the only flavor your butt can taste?
Have you ever seen those? What's the it's the little symbol drawings. It's Suicide and Happiness.
Yes.
And the genie comes out and he goes, "All right, you each get one wish." And the other dude goes, "I wish he had taste buds in his ass." And the guy goes, "Dude, what the
Skip
fuck?"
All right, well, Gus is here. Hey, Gus.
Hey, guys.
What are we skipping? Why are we skipping?
I don't know.
Oh, just my butt can taste Astro butt.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Another
at,
way.
at least that's the only thing it can taste.
Looks like we got a convert from Instagram over there.
Where's up?
Didn't realize all the cool kids hang out on YouTube and not Instagram.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, we use SteamYard, so we don't know where you all are at. So hang out wherever you want to hang out. We're cool with it. Take it.
Cool.
No comment.
Okay.
All right.
Pudding.
My bucket taste Astroglide. What's up?
What is Astroglide?
Now you know.
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
You sweet child.
Should you say that, the question a little louder first so when the whole class can hear it?
Have you ever felt the need to get a Cadillac into a doghouse?
Are you putting it together?
If you spill it on the floor and your foot goes in it, you're gonna slide across the fucking room.
I'm sorry, I don't know these things.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We broke Mike, everybody.
That's why I go every time.
Now everybody's going to think I own it.
I don't need to know if you do.
I mean, I could say I don't, but nobody's going to believe me at this point.
Oh my god.
Everyone knows what it is.
You.
Hashtag ew. All right, that's going to be next month. It's hashtag ew. Ew.
Oh.
All right. Has anybody got any highbrow humor? Or are we just sticking with what we got
We're
here?
taking the low road, man.
I mean,
Uh,
sometimes the path of least resistance.
I'm just
Yeah.
here for the humor.
Oh, boy.
So, did ZT actually release their new models for this year? Any specs or anything?
They did an auto, which we
Yeah.
had come in, and
like
then
a-
did a fixed blade.
oh, yeah, the new ZT Auto.
I don't remember what the number is.
It's an Auto 566, isn't it?
Something like that. That's
Yeah, I don't know if they changed the number or not with it, but I
Off the
think it's an
front.
Auto 566. Hold it. Yeah, hold it.
So it's basically a couple for our launch, except with the accoutrements of ZT.
No, wait. So the 566 was the mini hinderer fucking spring assist,
Yeah.
right? So didn't last more than, if I'm correct, didn't last
last
more than
long.
2 years.
I have one.
And now they're gonna auto that
No,
which-
it's not a 566.
I thought it was. I could be
No.
wrong. You sure it's
because the
not Auto
566, because the 566, I mean, it didn't do well as a spring assist. So why would you want it as an auto?
What's the new one
Hard
they
to say.
did that had? It's like it's supposed to compete with the bug out, but the price is way too high.
Oh,
It's the 454.
yeah, it's the really
Right.
thin titanium
545?
skeletonized, and it's the I don't know the model number,
It
but I
looks
know
like that.
exactly what you're
It
talking
looks
about.
like that.
Yeah.
So we have
Oh,
some
okay.
coming.
So they're doing like a bug out competitor auto kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I guess. Well, like I sent in our order, and then our rep emailed back and was like, "Hey, like we have these new ones as well. Do you want these?" And I was like, "Yeah, there are a couple of these. The fixed
Yeah.
blades I want. I mean, they haven't done a cool fixed blade since. What are they doing? Vanix 4?
I mean, it's a crew car
Yeah.
fixed blade.
They did
Doesn't look that bad.
No.
It was actually a hinderer design. It was their last successful fixed blade was a hinderer design, and it was it Vanex or was it I can't remember what it was,
I
but
thought it was.
but it was a hinderer design fixed blade. It was their last successful one because after that they did the bayonet design,
Which
was like $500 or some shit like that, and that went over like a lead
yeah, the
fucking
new one is
balloon,
basically
like
a
it was
308 fixed blade. It's not terrible, but
All right. Well, I mean, if the 308 is selling well, which I assume it is because we don't have problems with it, and I see it online quite often.
it's the new age 300.
So a 308 fixed blade makes sense to kind of go that direction.
I have noticed that as far as like sales, ZT used to be like in the top 5. Now it's like not.
I mean, I've also been
Sorry.
sort of slacking.
I'm not trying to grab your leg. I'm trying to find a bottle of water that I had
I mean,
around here.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's
Oh, it was Lori.
Yeah, that's my leg.
Well, now I'm jealous.
All right. Well,
Do you want me to grab your
Oh,
legs?
there it
and
is.
let
Yeah.
out?
It fell. I didn't realize who it was.
I
I put
can't
it over there.
thank you
reach
very
all
much.
the way
I
across the
appreciate
table.
it. You know what? And I collected ZTs for a long time, so I have a lot of respect for ZT. But I mean, I don't want to just talk shit straight to their face. But what in the fuck is going on?
They've gotten
I mean, they-
overly intricate and busy.
Well, and the thing is, so their innovation is super, super slow. Like if we're talking about 1-2 knives a year, that is not enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've got some great designs, but they're just stagnant.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
You can't just keep buying the same knife over and over again.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, and like the 770 carbon fiber, they used to be
Yeah.
LMAX and they downgraded to S35. It's like
Mhm.
the same price. I have a problem
Mhm.
with that. Same with the 566. It used to be LMAX and then they switched to S35. I'm like, but why?
what are we doing?
Well,
yeah.
you know what? I think a lot of their problem was when they really ramped it up and it really went well was the Hinder,
Sinkovich and
no,
Hinder
the
designs.
Hinder contract and the fucking Emerson contract.
Mm.
But then
Yeah.
those were so good for the price that obviously Emerson and Hinder were not interested in continuing that contract. This was taking a big bite out of their shit.
Yeah.
So look, we're $150 cheaper, and we're LMAX, we're skeletonized titanium, we're fucking, we're scaled on the back.
Yeah, very similar
then-
specs. too.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
then Emerson, I mean, Ernest Emerson already hates me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, like, there's no fucking way. Like, the ZT Emerson was way cheaper than Emerson ever put out, and it was a way better knife than he's ever fucking made.
I think our little brother has one. The 620.
I'd say the best.
620, 630. I mean, fucking
Yeah.
name it.
Yeah.
It was better than anything he's put out.
The best Emerson I've ever held was made by ProTech.
So it was not an Emerson.
And it's got that chisel grind on one side.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's that little like if I was going to own an Emerson designed knife, it'd be the ProTech version because that's honestly the best one. I've
Well,
ever
they did the one with the San Mai with the fucking cutting core with the they had the micarta bolsters and you know what I mean. Like, I mean, they made a really badass CQC7 auto, but it's better than Emerson's ever made. Okay, granted that thing was expensive, but look at what the 630s and the 620s went for.
Yeah.
Like, it was cheaper than a 154 CM steel liner G10 Emerson that they didn't even bother to clean the laser marks off the liners.
Yeah.
And you can get this, you can get a liner lock titanium ZT for $100 cheaper. Who the fuck would buy an Emerson? Why wouldn't you just buy the
Diehard Emerson
ZT?
fans.
Which is exactly
Yeah,
why
they
that thing
exist.
went away like that.
Yeah.
Because and that's the problem we had for the longest time with Emersons when we were back when a dealer. It's like, okay, they're good and you can sell them if you put them online, but once you put them on the wall and you have to hand people knives to compare, nobody buys an Emerson. I mean, we had Emersons up until recently.
2011.
We had Emersons on the wall that were there from an order we placed in 2011.
Yeah.
And that knife is still on the wall. Like, I mean, it's not now,
Yeah,
but.
We're
But it's like
moved
that,
for a long
that
time.
just shows how stagnant the designs and the technology has been for Emerson.
Yeah.
Hope I never meet him in person. He's gonna fucking want to fight me.
Either that, or you guys are going to get like all rough and then go get a drink and be best friends.
Hey
I don't know,
man,
he's pretty old.
hey,
enough.
he
might
has his
break
own.
shit.
He has his own whiskey. I'll buy you your own bottle of whiskey if we can go drink it together.
I hear it's not very good. But...
Oh shit! Thanks. Now I gotta fight him for that too.
Don't give Benchmade.
He's gonna stab me.
Don't give Benchmade any ideas on an auto.
we know how
Hold
you
on,
feel
wait.
about
Hold
Benchmade.
on, wait.
We're coming out with a fixed blade bug out, so you never know what's next.
What's it going to be called? The
Fixed bug out.
The fixed bug out.
Yeah.
Fig out.
I don't think it's going to be called the fig out.
I'm
no.
going to call it the Fig out.
All right.
Hi, Emmets. There was another teaser for a new Microtech. Pretty surprised there will be no increase for these.
Oh, the zero play Ultratechs. I've read that people have gotten them and they have some play. And they're like, this isn't Hawk. Like, it's not a G&G Hawk. Like,
Yeah, it's going to have a little
it's
bit
gonna
of
have a little
play.
bit of play.
Yeah,
Will Miller. Yep, ZT is the height of innovation.
there you go.
I was going through ZT catalog starting in 2006. Is that
Uh,
when they formed? Question
I-
mark?
they're not that old. I wouldn't be surprised if 2006.
Yeah, I think I think the Mud Auto came out in 2000.
We had a
I helped Brian out
stain
for the
or
first
sterile one.
time in 2011, and you guys had ZTs on the ball then.
Yeah, I mean, he stayed in 2006. So
I know.
you
I'm just
math.
like I'm trying to figure out like
Makes
as
sense.
long as I've known they exist.
Okay, hold on. I've got to try to see if the camera can focus on this. I mean, while I'm burning bridges, I might as well burn this bridge. So this is. So that's Ernest Emerson. And that's about 15 minutes in Photoshop.
That's
Oh my
cool.
god.
Can we make this the background?
Come at me, bro. No, really don't, though.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
CT is going through acquisition problems. They need more time to hire people. Who's acquiring?
No,
them?
so they're
KAI.
fucking
Yeah,
like
they're
downsizing.
part of KI.
Well, I mean, even so far back as like, I think it was like 2011, 2012, we used to make the joke that the only thing the ZT factory makes is anticipation and catalogs. Like, they don't actually make knives. We could never get shit from them.
Yeah.
That's kind of why we gave up. I mean, we even have like, so our folder wall is built into 8 sections, right? And every section has a logo on it,
I remember doing that.
except for Benchmade has 2 sections, right? But one of them is ZT, and we had a ZT rep for like 20 minutes, and he came in and I was like, see that section right there with your logo? I go, I want to fill that. He goes, cool, I got your back. Never heard from that motherfucker again.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like, I don't know how hard we're supposed to try to give you money, but
I mean,
we just kind of gave up.
They have an external rep now. So some dude he had emailed us, and so I sent my order to him, and I was like, do I send it to you? Do I send it to my other contact at KAI? And he's like, you can just send it to me. And I was like, all right, sweet.
We need to have fucking Fabian contact ZT and be like, just let me handle this for you.
That'd be nice.
Fabian is the best rep we've ever had.
Remind me about Fabian after this.
Okie doke.
Yeah. What's a good stainless for outdoor usage?
I hate to say it, but MagnaCut. Probably pretty good. Probably pretty good right there.
Hey, you know what? As a beater steel, I agree.
Yeah.
As an everyday carry in my pocket, I don't like it. But
Sure.
as a beater steel, I 100% agree.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about S45?
S45,
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think S45 is better because I agree. Because,
LMAX?
well, yeah, but for the price, S45 is now cheaper.
Is
So why LMAX?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
for,
shit, we've got to order G10 today.
Oh, fuck. We got to order fucking
Desert Sand.
Desert Sand. Damn it.
I even had my phone open to the page so I wouldn't forget.
the best Emersons are not Emersons.
True.
He's 100% right.
Emerson Mike Cage match.
No, terrible idea.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
Real innovators in the knife industry.
Sheer Goroff.
Real innovators?
Who's that dude who came out with the magnetic block?
Winterblade.
Winterblade. Whoever's doing their designs, that's the first time I saw a lock that actually functions correctly. It's kind of cool, fidgety, and it's strong, and like it's completely new. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
That was an innovation, and it works.
You know, one I would say Curtis, only because if you look at a Curtis knife, there's no visible lock bar and there's no visible standoffs. So it's a clean ass end bolted together and no lock bar, but the blade is, and they don't sell as well as you'd expect them to.
They are a little on the pricey side.
But but design wise,
Yeah.
he does everything right.
Hmm.
It's bearings, it's internal lock bar, it's a completely open back. It's got minimal screws. I think there's 2 screws and a pivot holding it together, and that's it.
Who is
That's actually pretty impressive.
It is really
It's
well
like-
thought out.
What you can cut away.
Custom Knife Factory? Didn't they do that knife where you pop a piece out and it takes the knife apart itself?
Oh, that was the
Project
Hinder Project X.
No, not Project X. It was like a Custom Knife Factory or some Russian-made
Hmm.
knife. It wasn't a Shiro.
Sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
I can't remember
Yeah.
what it is, but I was like fascinated with it.
But Hinder also did that on the full track a while before that too.
Yeah.
So that's how.
Yeah, the full track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Hinder specialist over here.
For now.
Hello, Knight's Edge.
What's considered a lot of play?
I
when
mean,
you can like shake
When
it.
it's
wait,
sloppy.
no.
Yeah.
If you open it and it's up and down, anything is
Yeah.
considered a
Yeah,
lot of play.
that's true.
Side to side, it depends. Is it washers or is it bearings? If it moves on bearings, that's a lot of play.
They're talking
If it
about
moves on
Yeah,
washers,
OTF.
oh, an OTF? Oh, if
I mean-
it moves, it's an OTF.
Yeah.
That's just how they work. I mean, hold on. I mean, maybe this is how we get our way into a pocket dump. But this is a Marfione custom pocket comb, and it's a Marfione custom. This is not cheap. This is not a signature series. This is not a regular production knife, and it's
Rattly.
It's rattly
And
and
you gotta
shaky.
shake it by ear. There we go.
Shake it like a polo but never mind.
I feel like if you're using the
Anyway.
too, you're going to kind of know when you have too much blade play. It's
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Well, and that's the thing. There's a reason deadlocks are $2,000. Because if you want no play, that's a significant amount of engineering. Because if you have a zero tolerance filament, it doesn't move. That's the definition of it. So you have to have play for that to be able to move.
Unless it's a hawk, then it's got like a rolling cam system of some sort.
I do love the mud knife. It's a pretty sweet knife.
Yeah,
Watching
and I
the
agree.
video of them putting it in mud and it still functions.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
It's
And I agree, but I mean, we've gotten that question for a decade. It's like,
Yeah.
well, this moves around a lot. It's like, well, yeah, it moves around. Like, it's got to have gap. It's got to be able to move. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want from it? I get that.
Northern Northern Knives started in '96 in a tiny little shop. Renaissance Forge had a shop, and I forget the guy's name.
It was over off Potter.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Ray had like a case or two in the front of his shop, and
Mhm.
then moved here in '99, and it's just grown since then.
So this is year 25 in this building,
Mhm.
and year 30 overall.
96, 28.
No, 96. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking 94.
All right. So next question.
So
is-
pocket dump.
Not basket.
Should I go first?
Yeah, just
Since I already
yeah, go
started.
for it.
All right. So obviously that I've already fucking
Beard comb,
yeah.
tactical beard comb,
Then there is the a side click tactical turn
zirconium.
in zirconium, urban EDC
I do love that knife.
5.5, and Microtech MSI
I thought you
aluminum
had-
handles and full
I
serrated.
thought you had a plain one.
I did.
Oh,
Now I have a plain one and a full serrated one.
oh, fancy you. How often do you use this thing?
So this blade is brand new for today, but I use this knife all the time.
Do you swap parts?
I swapped. Yeah. So I got one that had. So this had an apocalyptic straight edge on it. I took that blade out and I picked up a polymer FDE handle that I set a reminder a month ago and was like, if this is still available in a month, I'm gonna pick one up. And so I picked it up earlier this afternoon, swapped the blade in, and then get this. I fucking picked one up because nobody would buy it. So I picked it up, and 2 hours later, it sold.
Nice.
So we went from 2 in stock to 0 in stock in an hour and a half.
Real quick.
Yeah,
I mean, that handle is the better option than the
yeah,
polymer.
exactly. And I
Yeah,
think that's all I get. I got
Serrations
a.
are nasty.
I know. I really like
Can you
them.
imagine this knife falling off the wall and then you accidentally trying to catch it?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's,
I mean,
that's what you got to learn. Is hands
Yep,
up,
yep,
something
yeah,
fall.
and move your feet real quick
Yeah.
because this is tendons. Like you're gonna need
it's-
surgery
yeah,
after
it's real
this.
bad.
Cool.
Is that you claiming the next spot?
Yes, Dakota.
I have one knife. I'll go next. Sorry,
Okay.
Dakota.
You brought one.
I just brought one. I didn't come really prepared today.
You
know?
knew what we were doing.
Well, yeah, I just like to keep it real sometimes. I like to overload my pockets with something I'm actually carrying. During
Yeah.
the day.
Keep it real. Wait a minute. I
Keep
walked
it
around
real.
with this shit all day. I'm not keeping it real.
I like winning, okay?
Okay.
No,
I've just
You wanna
got
go
my
get your
boring
purse?
Project
No,
X.
it's all in my pockets.
my beater
pants are all
Project
tight.
X. That's it. That's all I've got.
just
What's-
Project X.
That's it.
What's so special about that project?
Well, Lori coated it all in black, and it's like the first interview I've ever had that like I care nothing about what I do to it.
Did I do that logo?
You did do that.
I'm
logo.
very proud of that logo.
That's a good logo.
That's the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
indoor
it's a
logo
good
I've ever
logo.
done.
But yeah, I just use the shit out of this thing. I don't really care what I do to it. I have to sharpen it and buff it from time to time, but just my beater Project X, and I love it.
All right.
That's it.
Dakota. Oh man, that thing needs some love.
How so? It needs a new blade.
I mean, I don't know. Are you seeing it the same way we're seeing it?
Yeah.
I think it's seen too much love already. That's the problem.
Handle's fine. The
I don't
handle's
think
fine.
that it's supposed to be.
There's not even color left on it. My God.
Malibu.
I hope you
and
beat your
steel.
children less than you beat this.
No choil.
No
Not
choil.
anymore.
That's the giveaway. No choil.
Yeah, no choil.
And then I've got my tactile turn in bronze. Mini click.
You too. One knife.
That's it.
Man, you
How many-
wouldn't think we do this for a living.
How many bolts do you have on the clip there, Dakota?
2.
Two
My
bolts.
God.
Highly sought after.
Look at that.
Yes.
Wait a minute. How
You
many
always-
do I have?
think you have
Anytime
two
I do
also.
a signature, does
Well, I
it
have
cool
two
enough
Yeah,
to-
we have all the old ones.
Yeah.
Should we catch up on comments for a minute before
You don't
I?
have a knife, Lori?
Oh, I
Oh, Lori,
do.
just get into it. Come on.
No. Let's catch up on
catch up.
comments. I don't want
Take a
to.
few minutes to do
I don't
this.
want to get too far behind, also because people get disinterested if we just ignore their fucking comments. And also, they took the time to fucking chime in.
Emersons are single-handedly carrying the hideous custom skull pocket clip. on
I will say Hinder is a big part of that as well.
Chavez.
Hinder is a big part of that.
Debatable.
Hey, wait. The Chavez ones are
The kickstop.
more tasteful
I like.
than the Emerson ones.
I like the kickstop of the shop is.
No will, only you.
Anybody on the Hawk Talon Trump? Oh, he means the Hawk Tua. Does he mean the Hawk Tua meme coin? Because it wouldn't surprise me if you bought some of that shit.
That'll
too.
be a disaster. Yeah, the new G&G, of course, we'll pick it
Yeah.
up. It's gonna be
Will
the
Miller
third one.
definitely spits on that shit. Hashtag wet. Come on.
He does though. Will does. It's true.
Love you, Will.
I've seen it. Been carrying the manual Protect Tier 3 since I got it.
I like that quite a bit.
Action.
Manual TR3. I'm jealous. I really like that knife, and they
Yeah.
don't make it anymore. I would really like to own one.
Also carrying a 2020 SOCOM Elite clip point beater. I just scored off eBay for 180.
Microsoft
Nice.
eBay. Oh, rare.
Nice.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
eBay used to be hardcore. Like, even if it was manual, eBay wouldn't allow it. In fact,
So got clip point
the
and stuff.
reason we don't have a PayPal account is because we had a Microtech page on our website. And they're like, you can't do automatics. And I was like, well, Microtech has knives that aren't automatics. And like, we don't care.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll fix it. And they just canceled our PayPal account and didn't give a shit.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was forever ago.
How
That was before
difficult
Dakota.
is it to sharpen serration?
It's not.
It's a motorized strop buffer, motorized strop, or a Scotch-Brite. So you're going to lose a little bit of the coating, and you'll polish it up a little bit, but it won't wear the teeth down.
We have the technology.
Yeah,
So-
we get bigger, better, stronger, faster.
Sprinkle Donuts. Northern Knives, could you please do a assembly video on the Microtech brake heel?
Oh, we have one recorded.
We do. And
Remember, I fucked it up really bad.
so
It's not as easy as you'd think.
the brake heel and the stitch are the exact same knife with different blade shapes. So if you watch a stitch disassembly, you can disassemble a brake.
Yeah, if you watch our stitch video, it's the same as the brachial, but we did do a brachial one. I think the reason we didn't release it is because it was so much the same as the stitch.
It was exactly the same.
Yeah, but if you watch our stitch, it's a fake comparison. So it's not a disassembly video, but if you look up how to tell if you have a fake stitch, the disassembly is exactly the same between the brachial and the stitch.
Let's see here. We got a guy coming in here. Damn, I now
Gus.
want Microtech serrations.
They're fantastic.
They're mean.
I like them.
Can a serrated do all the same things blade edge can? Looks much better.
I mean, serrations just have this specific purpose,
Yeah.
whereas like a straight edge is easier to sharpen. But I mean, I would consider rope or like
Yeah.
fishing stuff for serrations.
Thanks, Gus. Appreciate that, man. It's definitely my favorite Hinder model as well. And James also gets it. It is the best Hinder. Project XS 45. It's all you need.
So going back to the serrations one, so generally the idea behind serrations is it's 3-to-1. So for every 1 inch of straight edge, serrations give you 3 inches of cutting edge, which is why they last a little bit longer. And it's also if you're cutting rope or line.
I'm sorry you decide to like beat our minimum expectations in shop and not work here, Zach.
I don't work there. Sorry, Zach. At least he spelled. At least he spelled there.
I'm
Right.
over here laughing.
I didn't see that until now.
Oh my god.
Will.
I'm not saying you're gonna get banned, but holy shit, you're gonna get banned.
William.
No, you're definitely not. I'm on your side. Fucking 100%.
Oh,
Fucking do it some more.
I won't ban them. YouTube will.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we do so well on YouTube.
That's a funny comment
right.
too.
Sharpening a knife with serrations is no problem with the right grinder. 2 minutes and they're completely gone.
I mean, it's like old serrated steak knives. Like sometimes you try to revive
Oh
them,
yeah,
and
and
it's
you
just
just
like
can't.
you're like, look,
Yeah.
your knife would be much better if I just take the serrations off
Yeah.
and just let me do that.
It's like-
EBC fixed blade recommendations for under $250. A Mac.
I mean, I'm not a big fixed blade carrier, but I do like Bradford Guardians.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty
I,
sweet.
Lion steel?
I cannot say anything bad about Bradford
Yeah.
or Lion Steel, but I mean Bradford. I mean you can get M390 3V.
Magnatuff.
Yeah. Oh,
You can't
Magnatuff.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Sorry, Brad. I didn't mean to be shitty. I just
Can
trying to be funny.
Can I empty my pockets now because they're really?
Oh
tight.
yeah.
All right, Lori's section of the pocket dump. Here we go.
I'm sorry. I don't mean this to be insulting, but I really have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Perfect timing.
Oh, I'm also gonna leave that behind.
Yes.
Y'all the one to hear what I'm doing.
I've got my trusty little William Henry, and I also have my William Henry pen.
My God.
I've got the Gold Class Mini Skirmish,
Mm.
and then I luckily found my other Mini Skirmish, so I've got that.
My God.
I know.
Shit.
You go to stop fingering the skirmish, right?
My Lynch Northwest Fry Bar. I've got a coin that my buddy Casey gave me, Morgan
Nice.
$7 1921. Hold on. Oh, I've got one more, which I won in a coin toss with Mike.
Oh,
is-
boy.
The Case Doctor's Knife with mammoth ivory on it, and it is a cool little thing.
Let's see the other side of that bark, too.
Oh, let me see if I've got anything else in my pockets. Nope. Oh, pants go so much better.
Oh, yeah. See, that's
That's a lot
what
of
you want right
knives.
there. That's a lot of knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Some of the
pretty.
nicest bark I've ever
That is
seen
really
on like
nice.
a factory knife.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It's pretty sweet.
You also got it like ground flat perfectly on the back too.
It's a, yeah. Yeah, I know it looks good. Mike and I both fell in love with this knife. And so we decided to flip for it, and I made him call the flip, and I've won.
What was actually pinned together instead of screws? I'd figure they.
No,
do
they only
screws.
do pins.
Yeah.
I know, but doing pins with the pressure involved with mammoth ivory would be a bitch.
They have the technology.
I mean, it is
Mhm.
case. They have Chinese technology.
This is really dirty. Yeah, I
I
lost
don't know why. It's almost like I've seen you cut a burger in half with it.
probably, but I had this knife, loved it, and then I lost it
For
So I
like 2
replaced it.
years.
longer than that. I think
Yeah,
4 years,
could
and
be.
then I got this one to replace. I think Hardy helped me
Yeah,
get
that's
this
hardy.
one.
Yeah.
And then I found this when my mom was going to Bremen, Mine. I was going through like one of my dog backpacks, which is a backpack that my dog carries because I'm not going to carry their shit. And I found my knife in there. And I was like, well, now I have too many
And now you have two.
Yep.
Excellent.
So that's it.
Quite the loadout right there.
That's a small pocket dump.
Yeah, this is pretty minor stuff.
I mean, I left
so.
my Gerber coffin handle buoy at home.
Wow, a
so-
William Henry pin Lori hasn't lost yet.
Shut up, Matt. It only happened the one time, and it was more expensive than this
Can I
one.
borrow a knife?
She doesn't have enough to lend out, Zach. Come on.
Damn, Lori, solid pocket dump.
You know. Now I gotta put it all back in my pocket.
It is a really solid dump.
Shut up.
Jesus.
Lori's new nickname is Pincushion. Why? So many knives.
Yeah.
I recommend the White River Small Game Hunter or Hunter as an EDC.
Yeah, small game is a pretty cool knife for sure.
Sorry, I missed it. How'd it go?
I won. They made fun of me.
Yeah, I can tell you already won because I see that. Fucking doctor knife with mammoth ivory.
I know.
That
It's so
shit's so
pretty.
dope.
Number 54.
As soon as you were like, let's flip for it, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna lose this knife. I haven't won a coin toss since I was like 11. Oh,
my
hashtag
God.
wet. I'm just in time for the fun.
Dude, we give people one last chance to enter. Give it like 2
Yep.
minutes.
You know what? We'll give you a few more moments and we'll re-add it here. So you got a few minutes to try and get that squared away.
Hashtag wet, baby.
Not moist, not damp, not whatever the fuck people
Do you want to
suggested.
melt your face off? Hashtag
Yeah,
wet.
there you go.
This is good if you
Your
make
ass is gonna be
if you
real
make
wet.
like your own aioli sauce.
It
This
is
is a
good.
good additive.
Don't tell people that. They're gonna be. People are gonna think it's like normal to eat.
I like it on wings every now and again, just a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I've seen you eat a spoonful of that too. So
For sure. No, I get it. But you know,
If you're making chili, like a couple little drops in the pot,
Okay,
perfect.
chili with beans or without? This was a hot topic a couple weeks ago.
So I used to make chili.
fucking wet.
So before,
And there's no discussion.
before issues, it would be caribou sausage and reindeer sausage chili with no beans.
Okay.
Sense issues, it's completely veggie chili, so it's a fuck ton of beans.
Okay.
I got a better question. Goulash with or without beans?
Oh, you got to do whipped beans there. Yeah, you got to do whipped beans.
Never made goulash.
It's
What about-
good.
Gazpacho.
Isn't that cold soup?
Yeah, I don't think there's beans in
Yeah, I don't think
gazpacho.
so.
I mean, it's so pureed and through a strainer.
I guess there
so
could
you
be.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
there
had
could be.
gazpacho in
Chili with beans?
in Bruges.
In Bruges? I've never been to Bruges.
It's
How is
cool.
it? Is
I
it
got
fun?
a tattoo.
I mean, the architecture's nice.
It's fucking cool. It was like the only sunny day we got because it rained in Antwerp. It was not super fun in Amsterdam, and it was rainy in Reykjavik. Northern France was nice.
I would love to go to Reykjavik.
You should. I highly recommend it.
Without beans is
It is
unacceptable.
ungodly expensive though.
Yeah,
Yes.
I kind of expect that.
Yeah.
No, it's black beans, dude. What's wrong with you?
People do like a variety.
I think kidney
Okay,
beans
so-
make a lot of sense in a chili. So
With beans. And bean debate.
See,
Can't believe
hot
we
topic here.
sparked a bean debate. All right.
It'll make you think you can taste it. People who do not know the difference between there and there. need some chili.
sorry, Zach. Shots fired at you, buddy. Zach's how you're catching strays.
Bean salad with or without beans.
Without, for sure. It's a given.
Beans, a magical fruit.
I'm glad that I sparked a new topic other than Magna
We're
Cut.
probably caught up on that giveaway.
Yeah.
Last month has got to be hashtag beans.
Okay.
Right, so we're gonna go back to the stage. And
Back to the 10.
So you got 4 more entries in there. Go.
Hashtag wet.
So exciting.
Oh, Arzen!
Just want a delicious bottle of Last Dab Pepper X Experience.
Yeah, definitely put it on your cheeseburger or something.
A lot of it.
Quite.
A lot of it. Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Heat level 11 out of 10, by the way.
Does it have the Scovilles on there yet or no?
No, it's over 2 million.
Yeah, the early ones didn't put it on. I think the new ones.
Yeah. All right. So, Elle, hope you
Reach out to us
Don't
with your
drink
mailing
that.
address.
yes, use it sparingly, and but the $50 gift card, use it however you like. This, be careful with.
Yes, it says on there 11 out of 10.
Yeah. So like the $50 gift card is like a Honda Civic. That's a Lamborghini. Careful.
So you can't afford it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it's only $17. Anything interesting over there?
Well, it says 91% Pepper X, and then the ingredients are Pepper X pepper, distilled vinegar, Pepper X pepper powder, Pepper X pepper distillate. So like they listed it 3 fucking times in the ingredients list.
3 different variations.
That means there's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Can you smell it from there?
No, I was like, maybe I could. I mean, it's pretty rough, so
Yeah.
I was thinking like I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like
but-
smelling a cigar through the wrapper, but like,
Yeah. It's like,
no.
I do like it though. It's hot, but
That's
it's like,
a good one.
got some floral in there and some like fruit notes. It's good stuff. I like it.
Matt said he puts it on pizza. I'm
course he
sure he
would.
does.
Good. It's good.
Cool. You know, my favorite marketing hot sauce ever was when they did what was it, Tabasco sauce, and it was I put that shit on everything.
That's
but
Frank's,
it always
wasn't it?
was it
I think
Frank's?
it's Frank's.
Oh, I thought it was Tabasco.
Pretty sure it's Frank's.
But I like that they would beep it out, but
Yeah.
they would still say it. It's like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put that shit on everything. It's like, you're goddamn right I do.
Mhm. More of the El Yucatan green sauce.
Ugh. Yeah, that's
Go to Bear Stew with Em and I will empty like
Yeah.
an entire bottle of hot sauce on nachos.
I really like
good.
that kelp sauce from downtown.
Oh, that like bullwhip kelp sauce.
Oh,
That
yeah.
stuff's, stuff's pretty solid.
Oh, thank you for making me feel basically.
So I used to bartend at a hotel when I was in college, and it was the it was where, so if you were like if you were shipping out I think it was Marines and Army only, you would come to this hotel and you'd stay there that night, and then you would go out the next morning because they don't want to count on you the next morning, right? And so they would always come down. Marines would always do prairie fires with the new guys. So they bring these guys down. They do this prairie fire, which is, it's designed to be a vomit inducer. So all it is tequila and Tabasco sauce.
Ugh.
And so they would make all these new recruits do this
That's-
prairie
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
And so I was telling a friend of mine this story the other night at the bar, and he's like, let's do one. And I was like, did you not listen to anything that I just fucking told you?
It's designed to make you throw up. All right.
And he's like, no, let's do it. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
And how did that go?
I did it. Well, I mean, fine for me, but I mean, he probably had stories the next morning. But fuck him, he brought it up.
All right, you want to do it? All right.
So do you do like a shot of tequila and then like, or do you mix it? Like how?
No. It's basically you just pour the shot of tequila and you just kind of shake it and it all settles at the bottom. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Is because you drink it and it finishes with the Tabasco and it's fucking. I mean, it's horrid, but it's Tabasco. I mean, it's lame. You know what I mean? It's like this would probably get me. Tabasco's.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Can I just mention that I almost puked in the shop the other day?
When?
Good for you.
Like
What?
twice. We had a bucket of whale
Oh, yeah.
knives.
That's right.
From the whale.
The whale knives.
Yes. And I was doing the hooks from it, and I opened the bucket to get
Mhm.
the knives put back in because I was buffing them, and I opened the bucket and I was like, this is the closest I've ever come to puking in the shop, and I had to go downstairs and get my respirator that I use for my Cerakote so I could put them back in the bucket. I could not do it. It was. Did you smell it?
They smell terrible. They're
But
awful.
if you like,
When they brought it in, I opened it up. I was like, I think it was worse last year,
Yeah.
but it was still really bad.
Oh, God.
I'll give it to you.
it was so bad, and I'm like having a good. I don't know, but I'm
Didn't
like
give a
having a
shit.
good day, buffing the knives, and I opened the bucket, and I was just like, I should have just left the bucket open. I
Yeah,
opened
should've
it,
left
and
it
it just
open.
fucking
Let it air
hit
out.
me
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
face,
Just let it air
and
out.
I was like, Joey, I think I might go throw up. I'm gonna go over here. Ugh, I can like still smell it.
Yeah. Rotting whale blubber is not the best.
No, it's not. It's absolutely disgusting.
How
But we
is
have a dead whale
How are we behind?
out by
Yeah, we're
the
fine.
whatchamacallit.
It's already
thing.
been dissected and like washed out.
Has it?
They already butchered that fucking thing down to bones and it's already gone.
Damn. It was there for a while.
Let's catch up.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh,
Just-
well,
Talking about puking in the shop.
let's see here. L. Arson,
Rum.
condolences for your
Oh.
tongue and burning exit.
There you go.
Eggnog
Rum.
with rum or eggnog with vodka.
Who does
Oh,
eggnog with
rum.
vodka?
Someone who's a straight
Psychos. Yeah.
I'll just take a
Straight
I'll just take a rum ham. Yeah, that's fine.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
I've been poisoned by my constituents.
So, but there you go, Henry G. Eggnog and brandy. That's what you want right there.
Making
Yes.
a burger
Or
now.
cognac
Can't
or-
wait.
Make
Eggnog
the
and
burger.
brandy. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Good.
My brother.
Like-
does.
I like eggnog and bourbon too. I think it's pretty goddamn good.
I mean,
I feel like any dark liquor.
Yeah, but
with
not vodka.
vodka.
Who does
It's
vodka and
Let's
eggnog?
do eggnog and tequila.
Yeah, what's like it's Mexican eggnog.
wait, isn't there's a drink called a cement mixer, which is specifically coagulates in your
Ugh.
mouth.
I've heard of
And I think
that,
it's
but I don't know what's
vodka.
in it. Yeah.
I think it's vodka, Bailey's, and I haven't bartended in 20 years.
The second time I was going to puke in the shop.
Right now.
What was the second time?
No, I'm just the idea of drinking vodka and Bailey's and it coagulating.
Thanks
in
for
your-
stepping on our joke, Dakota.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Prayer fires chased with Jägermeister.
Hey,
Might make it better.
You joke.
Yeah,
I've
might-
fucking done that. What do you think what shot do you think I did after that burger? I used to have a Jaegerator in my kitchen. Come at me, bro.
Tequila goes with everything.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
drink
shit.
nice tequila, Matt. He does.
Oh, basket? No. Yeah, so there's is it Chapo's?
Chepos.
Chapo's.
Cheapos.
Chepos.
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 So they have
it's Chepos.
they have
Fight me.
3 variations of Pappies showing up. And so Matt texted me, he's like, hey, did they got some Pappy showing up? I was like, text me when it gets there. We're going to go have lunch and have some Pappy. So Matt knows his shit. He knows what he's talking about.
I guess like a nice smoky tequila would probably good.
Like a mezcal.
Yeah, like in a milkshake.
Mm.
Kind of fun.
Ew.
It's like candy bacon.
Candied bacon.
Ew.
I mean, do you
Why
really need a
ruin-
candy bacon?
Why ruin good mezcal or tequila?
I don't know. He said it goes with everything. Let's put this to the test.
I'm not gonna put it in everything. Just saying that it goes with everything.
That's what she said.
Just got home from my colonoscopy. Got my Chipotle all ready and good. Stream to watch.
Cool.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Are you just sitting on your toilet watching the stream while eating Chipotle and just letting the colonoscopy?
Oh God.
Ew.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
jealous.
Efficiency?
10, 12, and 20.
3 bottles of each. See? 3
Yep.
bottles of each. 9 bottles of Pappy.
Have I met Matt before?
Yes.
Yes,
we have
100%. You know who Matt is.
Matt Basket, Spiral Buddy.
If
I know who you're talking
if you saw him, you'd know exactly who we're
Yes.
talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think I put a face to the name. Is what it is.
He was
It's all right.
here
Autism knows no bounds.
Wednesday.
Yeah, earlier
he was
this
here
week,
on
I think.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. He was here. He was here 3 days ago.
We
Yeah.
should have started
You
this
saw
conversation
him.
off camera, probably. Matt's like, what the fuck, Dakota?
I know. That's like, bitch, I just talked to you.
He's riding the Porsche. And I
Yeah.
got the first ride in the
That's
Porsche.
Matt.
Yes.
Yes, that's Matt.
I've only met him like twice in my entire life.
I love Matt.
Okay. That's at least one more time than
I
you should
didn't even
remember
know
him.
His name was Matt.
Huh.
I only
Once again, why?
Introduce yourself once in a while.
I've only met him in like extreme passing. You guys are deep in conversation, so I just go about my business and go.
I mean, I guess Matt and I are better buddies than you and Matt, because obviously you don't know who he is.
If you pointed him out on the street, I'd be like, "Oh, new person."
We went to Slush Cup this past year. Was it this year? And he has massage seats in his Audi.
Yeah.
It was the most
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
comfortable passenger princess ride I've ever been on.
Leather
I'm
or
so happy.
Kydex, which do you think is better to make a sheath out of?
I think it's highly dependent upon the
For
application.
What night?
Yeah, if you have natural handles, do
Yeah.
leather. If you have synthetic handles, Kydex. If you're going to carry it upside down, only Kydex, no matter what it is. If you're going to carry it small in the back, you have scout carry, only Kydex. It's a little bit of a relative statement, but what? Hey, y'all got to go ahead and laugh.
Just
Because of this.
Plot twist, I only called it the colonoscopy, Luke. I'm not even a doctor. All right,
I'm
so we're
gonna
starting to
text
reach
you
the
that.
top of the hour here. If you guys have or gals have any questions, feel
Is it
free to
burning
reach out. to
questions?
us.
It's supposed to be burning
is it
questions.
burning
Burning,
questions?
burning questions, man.
I
That's
mean,
at the beginning.
burning questions.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Mm.
Full of puns.
Does anybody have any Astroglide?
Fool me 3 times, shame on me. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Man, sweating. I'm not even embarrassed about that.
It's pretty warm down here.
It is not as warm as it was earlier.
That's fair.
Trust me.
It has cooled off.
Yeah, he had to turn off the heat for the live stream because
Well,
it's
I
loud as fuck.
Turn off the oven as well.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
It's great.
I love these streams and chat. Yep.
We love having you, Luminous
We do
Dave.
too.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything weird we should talk about?
Well,
Or
now I have to see.
We already talked about some weird shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Colonoscopies.
Yeah.
colonoscopy.
Lauren learned what Astroglide
All
is.
right, we're all gonna sit and
I
stare at
was
each other
homeschooled.
until
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
next like 3 minutes expire.
I was homeschooled for 9 years. That's my excuse. for
It's
not
not like your mom's gonna be like, and Astroglide is. Oh yeah, thanks, mom.
I didn't know what it was.
You
until I
fucking
actually-
Astroglide.
Being
Oh,
homeschooled is no excuse for that one. That's not
That's
something
very
I know, just yeah.
you
I-
can't legally buy it till you're 18.
But it feels like
I didn't know that.
if you don't know what Astroglide, it feels like you wasted a lot of your time in Europe.
I mean, you weren't going down all those slippery spots.
Jesus Christ, Mike. And with that,
I feel like Will Miller should be on my side. Where you at, brother?
I think we're all on your side, man.
All right, what did I miss? What did I miss?
What's questions about what our
You
next
don't
collab might
get
be?
to know until everyone else does.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Oh,
No.
no. I'm just saying I'm quite excited about this one.
Yeah.
I more so than I have been about the last couple. I like the way this one's going.
It's going to be a lot of work for me.
Well, yeah.
But when you go to class,
I'm going to class so I can
yes.
help.
Yes.
Teamwork.
Makes the
Yes.
dream work.
Yeah, you should be high fiving.
All right. Well,
There you go.
fucking dick.
Oh, now here's Hardy.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
All right,
No,
Hardy.
Hardy.
I guess it has dinosaurs, right?
No, it does not.
Second Amendment dinosaurs.
No dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Zach had a question, which
ETA on the tie frame locks.
summertime probably.
Yeah, it'd be next summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because prototypes aren't going to be. We won't even get parts until the end of the year.
Is this summer the summer of the Severance and the Riot?
Riots will be
Riots will
coming out
be.
in February.
So steel arrives in January.
Yes.
We have to. So a lot of. We have to build a lot of knives for a lot of our dealer network. So riots should be readily available in any way they want them to be in April, May, give or take. Yeah.
Severances we're still working on, but Mike picked out steel for the severances.
Yeah, severances is a bit of a problem. It's just so much fucking steel.
It's a lot. A lot. But
How
we're
about that?
getting
It's 9:01, huh?
there. 901.
9:01.
We made it. We survived another live stream, guys.
It's been rough.
I'm sweaty.
Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm hanging out, and then when you all go upstairs, I'm just gonna fall asleep on the couch over here.
That taco really hit you hard? I guess so. All right.
Like a fucking whore in church.
I'm sitting under the lights. Fuck all you. I run hot.
All right. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys on the first Saturday of next month. And
Me.
Just
Me.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh no, wait. Who's the dude out in Michigan?
Way of Knife.
Yeah, the Way of the Knife.
They do some pretty nice stuff.
Yeah, he does do nice stuff, but he basically does exactly what we do.
Yes.
A little bit after we do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading
That's
that
a
wrong,
little
but
already.
Way of the
Give me
Knife out of
some
Michigan, very good modder. I'm sorry. All right, guys, come on.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here. So,
Yeah.
all right, so what's your favorite modder after that?
It's just thank you.
Waiting
Have a
for
good
a
night. Thank you.
severance.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Okay, all right.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See you next month.
Appreciate it. Love you. See you next month.
Thank you.